Ayo, it's rainbow. I'm gonna start saying rainbow instead of so, because I don't know. So is confusing. It's like I'm so what? Like so. I don't know. And it still has the O sound. So anyway, I was playing with Minho, and I mean, this is this is Minho. I named this thing after him because it looks like a shiny thing. This one is me. This is Sophia. It's just a little Tokidoki plushie. I wasn't like doing anything weird. But yeah, no, I just like fidget with my hands, so that's why I have plushies, cuz I always break fidget toys cuz I'm too strong. But I was watching I was thinking back on all the songs I write, and I write like the cringiest, most annoying girl songs, and I really don't like it. I wish I could be in a co-ed group, like, so bad. But, like, I don't mind, like, if I also did girl songs and was, like, in a girl group, like, if I stayed in Black Swan, but also was, like, in a boy group. Because this is what I've been thinking about. Shiny is, I mean, if you don't think about, like, what company they're with, Shiny is 4 members, and Black Swan is 4 members. So, like, what if, like, we work together and we're, like, parallel groups, but also we're under DR right now, so I don't know how the contracts would work. So I'd probably be opposite like Onu or Minho, because no, Fatu would be opposite Onu because they're the leaders. I'd probably be opposite Minho just because we're both tall. Shreya and Taemin are Maknae, so it'd be the 2 of them. And then Gabby would be with Key, I suppose. But I was also thinking, man, I almost said John Hyun gonna get, I can't cry every time I say his name. Anyway, but I was also thinking of possibly talking to DR about adding Alex back, because I can't choreograph for 4 people. I just can't. I do the choreography and the songs, and for this next album I'm working on for Black Swan to do like an original album, I just can't dance with 4 people. So hopefully Alex will have the chance to read my message to her soon. Cause I just, and I'm thinking of renaming DR Loud. What's up? What's up, my fluffy puppy? Because when under the pen name Lisa, I didn't like having to sign away my race. That was why I had it, and my hair was really damaged. Like, my hair is naturally curly, so they were like wrecking stuff. That's why I made Loud, because I was thinking of from the Proud family, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. And I'm just like, I really appreciate my Thai fans, but like, can you really be respecting someone if they're not being themselves? You know what I mean? So like, I'm very grateful to my fans, but I think they would respect me more for telling the truth about being African American. And excuse me. And if they don't, then I feel really badly, but I have to be careful with how I phrase this, because I forget that I'm famous sometimes, and I just say dumb stuff and people get mad. But I'm very much into girl power, and lots of time it can be misunderstood as misogynistic. And I'm also very racially aware about things, because YG thought it would be so bad that I was black that they thought I do remember that audition though, because I was supposed to have a tie on, like literally a tie, and I think there was a miscommunication. So maybe they genuinely thought that I was Thai, and maybe they're not really as racist as I thought, but like, then we just kind of ended up with this whole Thai thing, and I don't even know I think I did end up learning some Thai, but like I have so many languages in my head because there's Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Italian from Winx Club, because the first three are just from being a trainee. French from school, Spanish from school, like in America where I actually live in Maryland. Um, Russian from Natasha, from Yelena, whatever. I mean, I'm not like a master in all those languages, but my brain just hurts. And when I communicate, I have to communicate in English. Like I can sing and like translate stuff, but right now my brain's just like, oh my god, it's shy. I love that song. Right now I'm watching a playlist of all the most popular guy songs. I don't know. I've never been that into girl songs. They're just so, oh, I love a boy and I just wanna love the boy. I don't know, I just don't like it. Whenever I would dance, I would always dance to Shiny covers and like EXO and BTS and stuff. So I'm not even a girly dancer, and my body type is like super buff. Like I used to want to be the first woman in the NFL, and I didn't, because I was like, I already have enough brain damage. I'm not trying to do more of that to myself. But yeah, so I just crap, I lost my memory again. Come back. Ring. They're dancing. Never mind. Ah. Most people would be embarrassed to do that, but I don't really care. Like, I feel like there's no age for plushes. They're just comforting. Like, I've been like that with, I would be like Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls in that way, that like I just kind of do what I want, and I don't know, I guess, no, I'm probably more like Blossom. Yeah, but I mean, I'll be like sweet and stuff, but if you mess with me, then whoop, I'll become the whoop A girls. Did you know, fun fact, the Powerpuff Girls weren't supposed to be called the Powerpuff Girls. They were supposed to be called the whoop A word girls, but they were like, that would be not good for children, so we're gonna change that name a little bit. Um, but yeah, and then when I was involved with voicing Princess Morbucks, and I was like, can I be a Powerpuff Girl? And they were like, sure. So they had like this idea to do a backstory with the professor. In the first series, the professor mentions having a first Powerpuff Girl, but in the second series, they show her Blistina, and my favorite color was originally purple, but then it was green, and now it's orange. So like hopefully we can bring back the live action with Dove Cameron and I can't remember who else was in it, but the guy from Scrubs was the professor, and I think like now might be a better time to bring that back, because I thought that was a really good project. That it was just a bad time in my life for my mental health, because I don't know, I took Jong Hyun's death like super seriously, and then there were other people that I was like date, and they died. There was somebody who died from an overdose, and I was just like going through so much. But honestly, that's why I'm just like not trying to do anything with anyone right now. Um, but I don't know. I feel like I got married or something, or engaged, when I was like not in my right mind, and I'm like, that shouldn't be legal because I wasn't of sound mind. Um, I think I got married in another name too. Scamper! Come here! Ma, can you open the door? Ma! Scamper, just come here. Okay, he's just gonna be whimpering at the door. I should let him upstairs, but Scamper! Kega! Kega hinsegeyo. Come here! Okay, he's just ignoring me. He's really just like, nope, Sophia, I'm not doing it. nope. I'm gonna just stand here at this door. Nope, nope, nope. But yeah, so I I think my favorite person to be is either Zendaya or Envy because they're me. But like, I don't know. I like being EJ too, but whenever I'm EJ, I forget the truth. I don't know why. I don't know where I came up with that name. It stands for like enjoy. EJ is just like enjoy, just like enjoy my work. That's where it came from. But I don't look black. I'm like, who's this Asian chick? Like, Scamp, come here. Cause when I don't have my tan, I look very pale, and you can tell when I've been inside writing for a long period of time. Cause my skin's just like woo, and like, cause I could see when I was like Bloom and Nami, I'm like, everyone's like that person is white. I'm like, no, she's not. You guys just don't know what a black person looks like. Um, But yeah, because I made another video about how, like, I have a cousin who's a blue-eyed blonde and she's black. And I wrote a character based off of her and how she was bullied. Um, and because I like to write manga, I've been writing manga since I was, I don't know, I'm a prodigy. So I just would just make stuff. Because I thought I was, instead of like, people are like, oh, it's a coloring book. I honestly didn't even know I was writing manga until I was like in middle school. I was like, what is this? It was literally just a coloring book journal. That's what I called it when I was like 1 year old. And I just started writing it. And because I had like these nightmares and God told me to just write them down. So I just wrote them down and I sent them to Shonen Jump and they just like made this thing continually. And I didn't even know what was happening. I was like, my art is crap, but it's because I genuinely didn't know how to draw because I was a child. That's why the stuff looks racist. Scamper! Can you just come here, please? Come on, baby. 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 Anyway. But yeah, no, I'm not. And also, I think there was a time when I had a diary and it totally ruined me as a person. I'm not going to lie. I was definitely a racist, xenophobic, terrible person. But it was because this is what happened. So I would write everything that I had taken in from the day and I would write it out. And then I realized that the more I did that, the more I was just ingraining it into myself. So that's why I do not recommend diaries. I recommend something that I call a like a hope book, kind of like a happy notebook. So what I do is I would take what they said in the day and I would write down, I am like beautiful. I am like just kind of work positive affirmations that I would write every day in this book. And I mean, at this point I do it mentally because it would just be a lot of paper. But I did have some papers at one point. But it was just like having a diary was just the worst thing ever because I had so much racism. Being a black person in K-pop, especially at the age I was, everything was just so bad. It was just horrifying. And I did not need that to get ingrained in my memory. So yeah, I will admit that I was a terrible person at some point, but it was because I was just being a mirror basically from what other people had told me. And so and also I'm on the spectrum. So some of the stuff I just literally thought was true. Um but yeah, so I just had to I do not recommend diaries. Recommend my little positive affirmation self-written positive affirmation book, or like sticky notes that you put on your mirror or something. And I should honestly credit that to my to a friend of mine. But I'm the one who came up with. It's okay, buddy. Whew, he scared me. But I came up with the idea of putting it in a book instead of having sticky notes. Um, Anyway, Scamper. Okay, he's gotta. I gotta go. 사랑해.